today I'm going to show you, I made this little tag little book last year, I think it was, and I'm just going to update making the tags because this set is no longer available anyway that I made the tag with. And you possibly can't get the snowflakes, but you could use any snowflakes. And the deer, you could use any deer. There's lots of deers out there that you can get dies for. So I'm sure there's a current Stampin' Up one that's got a deer, and it doesn't have to be in gold. It could be a stamped one that's cut out. But I'm going to show you an alternative. So using the trio punch that we've got now, the old one, rounded corners, and also did this decorative flowers on the edges. Whereas on this one, you could use the shape ones, and instead of putting the these decorative flower cutouts, you could actually have lovely corners with using this instead. So it will work for you. So I'm going to give you the measurements because I've already cut one out. So I'm just going to give you the measurements. Now, this tag that is so beautiful. It's got this lovely edging to it. Now, I did think if you wanted a scalloped edge, you could use the hand pen has a straight die in it with a scalloped edge, and you could just put that along the bottom and cut that scalloped edge. That would work. So that you get a fancy tag with that. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to make the video short, so just quite easy to do. Okay, so you want a piece of card, so decide on what colour you're going to do your background of the book, that card. Now, I've put all the measurements on the actual video that I originally did. So if you go back to that, you'll get all the measurements for making this totally. But I didn't give you measurements for the tag because the tag cut them out. But now I'm making the alternative tag using this new trio punch. So what I've done is got the measurements. Just let me flick in my book because I've wrote them down in my book. So the size of card that you want is 2 by 3 5/8. So you want a piece of card that's that size and the same size in your DSP. So the DSP I've got is the lovely Storybook Gnomes. I'm loving this set. So there's, you've got your gnomes on the other side. But for this purpose, I'm going to use the one that's got the snowflakes on. So my cardstock matches, of course, because this is what I love about Stampin' Up. The cards all coordinate. Have I just been gluing and I look as though I've brought the empty one with me. Oh, there is a bit coming out. Okay, so you're just going to glue these two together. So we're going to glue those two together so that they are an identical fit. I'll just make sure you've got it absolutely square so you get that nice fit. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is look at the way I want it. So there's two ways of getting this. So this is one of the ways that you can get it, with this curve going this way. And then if you put it in the other way, it gives you a different look. So you can either have one where it's going down like that, or you can have one where it's going down like that. So I've chosen the one where it's got, let me just match it up. So I've chosen it not that side, I've chosen it that side. So it, no, got there, that's it. Whoops, I get it right in the finish. So I'm matching it up that way. So you've got it with the top curve and then the cutout. Okay, so the top curve and the cutout. So you're going to pop your top corner in and do that. So that's cut that, but then you need to flip it over and put it in exactly the same, like that, and then you'll get that lovely scalloped edge going off like that. Then all we've got to do is put it round to where you've got your little dash that's going to cut it. Get it as evenly as you can. So I looking at either side to just make sure I've got it at either side. So I'm doing that, and then that's going to cut my top out. Now, as I say, you could lay that die on there and do that at the bottom so it makes a lovely scallop edge if you've got that one. I'm not going to bother because I said I'm doing these quick. I've got a piece of ribbon that is, I think it's about, yeah, 9.5. So this is about 9.5, and I'm just going to double it over. And this is Pool Party. So the colour of the card is Pool Party that I'm using. So I'm going to thread it through the front so that this will bring it back. This is Pool Party ribbon that I'm using. It's rather a lovely organza-y ribbon. So I'm just going to pull that tight. Then we're going to put on the snowflakes. Now there's so many snowflakes that you can get in different sets. So I'm not too worried about your snowflakes being different because you can get so many, as I say, different ones. This was, I don't know whether it was called, snowflake, something or other was called, but you can use, as I say, any snowflake that's, let's have a look. It's just over, it's about 1.5 really. Let's see. Yeah, the points are all sticking out about 1.5 going across. No, it's about, no, it's not. It's about 1 7/8 are going across there. So I'm going to stick this in this corner here. So I'm going to put it up in the top corner there. And I've decided on these, on these ones, I did the exact same snowflake. I decided on this one I would do 2 different snowflakes. So I've done a smaller one, and the smaller one is about 1 1/8 going across. So I'm just going to do those. Oh, there's my glue. I knew I brought my glue in this area. This is a fuller one, so we'll not be waiting all day for it. So I'm just going to put some on and then put it down in the other corner. So I've got one in diagonally going across. And then my deer, and as I say, you can use any deer you want. My deer, if you want the measurements roughly of my deer, it's about 1 7/8 by 2 5/8 roughly. That's going across and then up. So so it fits on the tie. Oh, I don't want the glue on, do I? That's because I measured it, I'd forgotten. So all I'm going to do is put some dimensionals on here to take the deer up on dimensionals. So hope it's going to stick now I've done that. Put one in its head and then another on its body down here. So I'm just not putting any on the leg at all. So hope we've got that in the right places. When I turn it over, we'll see. Okay, got a bit of glue on there. So I'm roughly putting the deer kind of in the middle-ish, really. So I'll put it in the middle-ish. got a little bit of glue on there, but I'll get that off with some alcohol later. Okay, now what I did on the one, where is it? I've just lost it somewhere. No, I can't find it again now. The one that I've previously made that's done, I did the same with the Merry Christmas. Now, the Merry Christmas is the Joy of Sharing kit that is in clearance currently. While this video is being made, you can still definitely get it. And honestly, that kit is a fantastic kit to have. I would highly recommend it because you make not only those cards. If you look at previous videos, I've made tons of cards with that, and I don't know whether I've still got some elements left to continue more. So it's got this lovely Merry Christmas. Now what I've done is I've gold embossed it. On the other one I've silver embossed it. So this one I've decided to fussy cut, so there you've still got the silver embossing, and all I'm going to do is just put that across my idea. So I'm going to put that at an angle there, going across. Oh, excuse me. And that then, I'll get that off with alcohol later, is an alternative to the one that I did. I did silver and I did gold if you look on the previous video, but that gives you now, you can see that it's just because this went into 16th and I just didn't want to go into 16, so it's just that fraction bigger, but it still fits 4 of those in to the case there. So I don't know why that other one's disappeared. I can't understand how it can suddenly have disappeared. It probably fell on the floor and I can't see it currently. So oh, it's right there. Okay, so you can either do that there. So the tag, the original size of the tag is 5/8, and I just did that size, which is roughly about 3 inches, I think, or less, and just did my Merry Christmas on 5/8, and you can either cut the ends to make it go. Now don't let the ends of your sentiment go over, because if you do, when it shuts, it will dog ear your sentiment, so it must come in your tag. So that one definitely comes in the tag. That one I need to push a little bit further that way. That's it. So so you've got fussy cutting or the one like the original. So you can choose whichever way to do it. Some beautiful tags for Christmas, ideal for craft fairs, and you can choose how you, as I say, how you do your sentiment. But say this was the original one in the gold, and I haven't got any original ones of the silver ones that I made, but so you can equally make the tags as nice. I do think it would be lovely with the scalloped edge. I think if I was selling these, I would do a scalloped edge from the hand penned. I think I'd just put those on and have that nice scalloped edge. But hope you like that. I particularly did it because somebody, Renee, had requested the measurements. So I have put the measurements as in on there. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate that you stopped by. Stay well, stay safe. Bye for now.